Hello, YouTube family. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. Oh, let me move some things around here. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, no, wrong way. Hello, Nikki. Wrong way. There we go. Hello, Robin. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Donna. I know. Well, I have some explaining to do. I have some explaining to do as to why I am live tonight and not at a normal time. But I will explain. Don't worry. Do not worry. Well, here I am. See, Michael, we are synced up. Fully synced up. Hello, everyone. So, the reason that I'm going live tonight, as opposed to going live last night, well, number one is because there has been more packing going on. But I am sorry to say that lives are going to be very sporadic for the next 2 weeks. Now, everyone remain calm. That doesn't mean that lives are not going to happen for the next 2 weeks. That just means that we are going to start moving one half of our house at a time. So the half that we're starting to move next week is the half that includes my at-home studio. So we moved Rob's closet today. And before anybody asks any questions, I know that sounds crazy. Rob has a separate walk-in closet long story short, we converted a whole other bedroom into a walk-in closet for Rob in this house because he wears suits every day and ties, and he probably has 7 million ties and dress-up shoes, and I don't. I wear T-shirts and shorts and jeans and hoodies and stuff to work every day. I'm the kind of CEO that you would see at Google. So I do not get dressed up. So long story short, my studio and his closet are on the one side of the house that we are moving. So with that being said, with everything being packed up and my studio being packed up, I'm going to try to go live from the store sporadically, but I'm also going to see if my team is going to be able to go live a little bit as well. So I know that you loved Michael being live the other night. So hopefully he'll go live one day. I'm going to see if Heather Collins would like to go live one day. I'm going to see if my sister would like to go live one day. I'm going to see if the rest of our inspiration team might like to go live. I think it'll be cool because they'll be live here on the regular channel, and they'll be doing things on the regular channel that you would normally see me do. So with that being said, I don't want you to miss any of the really cool things that we have coming out and the really cool stuff that we're going to be, talking about. We have so many cool things coming. And I don't want you to miss that. So I figured the best way for us to make sure that you don't miss that is by having the incredible creative team at Brutus Monroe live at other times. So I hope that you all would like that. I think you will. I mean, I'm pretty sure you will. So that's where we're at. With moving, it doesn't suck as much when it's just a new house in town. Yes, Nikki. If we had to, we could walk to our new house from our old house. So it's definitely we're definitely very, very blessed. That is for sure. But enough about that. Tonight, I would like to chit-chat about a really, really, really cool item that you can get for free today. And the reason that I want to chat about this now is because we only have 15 of these freebies left. As you all know, we are now doing freebies. How do I put this? We're doing freebies that aren't unlimited. Sometimes we do have an unlimited freebie. We haven't had an unlimited freebie in a while. And there are, I think, 15 or 14 of these left. So these, I can tell you, will be available later in the season, probably about 2 weeks. But it will not be the same one. It is going to change a little bit, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that, of course, when the time comes. But I want to show you how cool this pumpkin trio stencil is. Tonight we're going to use it on a streamline or slimline. I keep calling them streamlines. I don't know why. On a slimline card in this stencil. So y'all, I've been a little stressed out lately. I don't want anybody to worry about me. I'm fine. But I've just been stressed out about everything. I mean, it's been a hell of a year to say the least. We're moving. We have so much going on at the store. It's exciting things, but you can still be stressed when it's exciting. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like you can still be stressed if really good things are happening. Does that does that sound crazy to be stressed about good things? But I mean, you usually associate stress with bad things, but I'm stressed about good things. So, and really incredible things coming this year to Brutus Monroe, and it's great. So I've just been super stressed. So I've been designing a lot. And when I get stressed, I have learned that I think some of my most creative and some of my favorite designs come from being stressed. So, with that being said, this has been designed during one of my stressful moments, and it has grown since then to be one of my absolute most favorite things that I have ever designed. So, this is the Pumpkin Trio. And what's so cool about the Pumpkin Trio is you'll see that there are 3 pumpkins lined up, and I'm going to show you how you can use these on a slim line card, but also show you how to use them so that you can put them all the way across. So as you can see on a slim line, they're not going to fit. You'll see what I mean. So, but what I've done to make it super easy for you is I've lined up the stems. So all you do is just shift this down and then it will line up with the stems. But I've also put the faces so you can line them up. Do you see what I mean? See how you can line those up? And the reason it's going to look like the lighting's a little weird tonight, I don't have the big lights on because we are going to use glow-in-the-dark embossing powder tonight. And the only way that I can show you how that works is if I don't have the big overhead lights on. So I have to only have the smaller lights on, if that makes sense. So let's talk about how this works. So let's open it up first of all. Ooh, and a huge thank you to everyone that's picking this up right now. I just saw 3 more orders come in. Thank you. All right, so the way that this will work is you can see the pumpkins will line up, and you can line the pumpkins up however you would like. If you want to line them up like this, if you want to line them up, there's no wrong or right way to do this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to find the center of this, and the center of this is going to be, because it should be 8.5. Is it 8.5? Yeah, that's weird. That line, I guess it's to that line. I don't know, something strange. So here's 8.5. So it should be 4.25, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find 4.25, which I believe is right here. Is that right? Yep. So there's 4.25. So that's where we want kind of this pumpkin to land. Okay. Does that make sense to everybody? Oh, the lights are too bright. Okay. Do you see how that's? So this is the center point. It's going to be hard to see. Let me show you where it is. There's the center point right there. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that I'm going to line up this little tick mark right here with that center point. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of try to make sure it's kind of flat there. And then I'm going to just draw in where that endpoint should be. So you're going to kind of just very, 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 very gently be able to see that. Okay. But we're going to cover it up with traffic cone anyway. So you can see it anyway. All right. So then what we're going to do is I made this stencil so it's completely reversible. So then what we'll do is we'll flip this over and we'll line that same point up on this side. Okay, see what I'm doing? Now, we're not going to get this full pumpkin, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. If you do a different type of a card, you'll get that side. So now we have 2 different sides. All right? Okay. Hello, Mayhem. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to tape down our piece here. But first, let me get this adhered to my glass mat here. And I've done this before. This is nothing new with adhering this to my glass mat. It's not going to hurt anything. All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to line this puppy up. Okay. So see how we placed that right there and we did that little mark. So that's where we're going to start. And we're going to try to line this up so it's kind of towards the bottom. But again, don't sweat it. It's no big deal if it's not lined up perfectly. It's not going to hurt a single thing. I promise you. Scout's honor. Okay. Complete Scout's honor. It's not going to hurt anything. All right. So now I'm going to grab a couple of pieces of scrap paper. And I just happen to have, well, let's not use this scrap paper. Let's use this scrap paper. So I'm going to need to use this for the embossing. So I'm just going to place this underneath because I don't want to get stuff all over the place. And then I'm also going to grab 2 pieces of scrap paper to place right on top of this piece here. And again, this is just basic masking. You just made pumpkin pie bars. Well, Shannon, can you move to Pittsburgh? Would it be too much to ask you to move to Pittsburgh and be my neighbor? I know my old house is available if you want to come move here. Evil genius. Oh, fitting watching. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just masking this off real quick, and then we are going to do some blending. And like I said, you can do this however you would like. You can mask it. If you don't want to mask it, you don't have to. You can just kind of wing it. I know a lot of folks, myself included, that will just try to wing it, and then something goes terribly wrong, and then you're like, oh no, why did I wing that? So let me line this back up and make sure. And I'm gonna let's see here. I had washi tape over here before. Let me see. I started packing a whole bunch of stuff from my desk, which was a huge mistake. All right, we'll do it this way. So I'm just gonna tape up this whole part right here. And again, this is, I promise you, all of this that's gonna seem like it's not necessary, just do it. I promise you, it's gonna be worth it in the long run. All right. Or you could just pixie spray this down. Completely up to you. Completely up to you. Okay? Oh, good. Oh, you're going to see all sorts of new goodies. I can tell you that much. All right, so we're going to grab my favorite brush in the whole entire world. These just got restocked. Well, I think there might only be 10 left because they got restocked and they were like gone in like 2 seconds. All right, or they will be gone in 2 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my traffic cone from the Simon Hurley ink collection. And we're just going to go in and make sure you hold this pretty well. Make sure you don't, well, we might want to, do we want another piece of tape? Or are we just going to trust it? I don't know that I want to trust it. We got a piece of purple tape here. Oh, did I shift that too much? All right. There we go. There's some purple tape. So we're just going to want to make sure we hold everything down. Because the problem is this part, this is what's slipping. All right, so we're just going to do this kind of quickly. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to worry about it being perfect. We are bringing it back, Nikki. I'm so glad you said that. Actually, Courtney and I just had a meeting about that on Friday. We are bringing it back, my friend. You will see it back very soon. All right, so I'm just going to go in and I'm just, whoopsies. I'm going to ink this up. I think that should be good for now. There we go. Okay. So we inked up the first part. Let's remove our mask. And there are our first pumpkins. Oh my goodness. Remember, this will dry back. So don't worry. This will dry back. Hello, Eliza. All right. So let me grab, because what I need to do now is I need to wipe off the front of this. I had my paper towel. There we go. I'm just going to wipe off the front just enough to make sure we don't get any transfer. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this guy over. Okay. Flip this guy over, and we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. So Pop it right here. And there is going to be, it's going to be a little darker in this area here, but don't worry. It's not a big deal. Won't hurt a single thing, I promise. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this down. All right, tape that down. And I just love using these stencils. So now we just got to make sure that this piece stays put. Okay. We actually don't even have to really, truly, you don't have to worry about taping it down, but well, you are going to see some taco themed paper from us as well. It was something that it was set, to tell you the honest truth, it was set to release in May, but unfortunately it never did because of all the madness going on in the world. So, but it is coming. It will be here. Okay, so then what we're going to do, and you could also use, we have a really cute pumpkin. Oh, wait a minute. I probably shouldn't talk about it. I don't know if it's in stock. We do have a really cute pumpkin set. I don't know if it's in stock, but that would work really well with this as well. So let me go ahead and ink this puppy up again. Do you know which one I'm talking about, Michael? You probably do. It's one of my favorites. All right, so we don't really have to concern ourselves other than with this part moving. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I think it's going to be so cute. And now you could add additional color to this if you would like. Like if you wanted to add some of the bee sting to it, or I might actually add a little bit of gur to it just to give it a little bit of extra dimension, which I think I'm going to do now. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the gur because it's a brown, and this won't hurt anything, I promise. Add a little bit of brown onto there, and we're just gonna hit it like towards the top here, just to give it a little bit of shading. We just want to give it a little bit of life, you know? All right. So let's see how that looks. And you'll be able to see, because I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side now that I've done that. But look at how that added just a little bit of life to the top of there. Oh, yes. Let's do that to the other side. All right. I hope y'all get just as excited as I do. I can't help it. I know I probably sound like a cuckoo, cuckoo most of the time, but I just love what I do. I really do. Hi, thoughts on Small Bars? I'm John R. Jr. It depends on, pumpkin faces. That's it. Is it available? Oh my goodness, it's available. Ikas, it depends on how good you are at turning. How's your upper body strength, my love? If you've got good upper body strength, I would say go with the platinum. And the reason I'm saying that is because we will be carrying the accessories for it. We actually already carry, yes, Aliza, this is the one, the free gift. This is the free gift today. If you've got good upper body strength, I would get the platinum. And we are going to be carrying those products. Actually, we will be carrying the Platinum 6. Oh, it's extremely limited quantity. That might be it's time for a reorder soon. Okay. Oh, it's not the Platinum 6. Which one is it? Oh, just the Platinum. It's completely up to you. Completely up to you. 100% completely up to you. The only difference between the two is one is electric. That's the only difference. Literally, at this point, the only difference. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, it's on mega sale. Well, how mega is mega? CDS. Is that Cricut Design Space? Nikki, is it a day that ends in Y? No, just kidding. I'm kidding. I joke. Are you using the online version or the downloaded version? I don't know if the online version even still works, but I know the downloaded version was kind of like when Print Then Cut launched, a disaster. So I'm assuming that it's gotten better. I haven't really used it, to tell you the truth. Oh, $51.99. That's really good. Oh, an eyelash just fell. I should make a wish. But yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't been on there in a while. Oh, there's an update. Ooh, that's even scarier. I have not been on there in a while, but that's not to say that it's not. I have not used it in a while. All right, so I'm going to throw down a little bit of brown on this side too. And you really can't mess this up. They don't have to match exactly. Don't worry about that. Oh, yes. It does. It does. Thank you so much. Thank you, Elizabeth. And I could tell you also that it is going to be a heavy something or other. I can tell you that, the Gemini. So where it fits, it should sit, if that makes sense. Where you're gonna oh, okay. There's multiple updates. Yeah, I mean, I have used the Gemini, and the Gemini Junior. Oh, look how fun those are. Oh, I love that. I love it. Now, if you didn't want to overlap them, you don't have to. You could, of course, go in and just allow these to be side by side, but I kind of like the way they're overlapping. And it says, I mean, if that bothers you right there, then you can absolutely create your own ending with this stencil. 100%. So the way that now I'm going to add my stem is I'm going to go in and just place my stems like so. Yeah, I think that's good. And for my stems, I'm going to use some of the Rena K ink. I'm going to use Screaming Green, y'all. I'm going to use some Screaming Green because I already have a dauber ready for it. And I'm going to daub these. I'm not going to blend them. You'll see what I mean in a second. So let me grab a piece of scrap paper here. Place that under there so we doesn't get crazy. And then we're going to daub away. And you'll see how, and I'm using the Screaming Green not just because I have a dauber here, but the dauber already set to go, but because I just think the bright contrast is going to be so cool. All right, so there's our first one. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Oh, it's so good. Oh, and it's so exciting because it's like getting fall. Oh goodness. Okay. So now what you'll do is you can use the same. You could flip it if you want to, but you don't have to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I want to show you how you can go in and just do this without even worrying about, hold on. You can use different stems. So let me show you here. It's kind of a, I mean, it's definitely a create your own ending sort of a deal. So I'm going to put this stem on this one this time. All right. And then I'm going to just move down and put this stem on this one because, again, we can create our own ending. Doesn't matter what stem you do on which. I just wanted to show you that you could line it up if you wanted to. Then we're going to take this wacky stem and put it on this one. Because, again, there's no rules. I'm going to try to do this without putting that paper down, which is probably very risky business. I'm going to screw up the whole thing. Just kidding. Perfect. And there we go. Okay, so now we can put on our faces. Isn't this fun? I mean, I hope you all are having fun. I'm having the time of my life. Oh my goodness, only 10 of these free gifts left. Okay, everyone. So if it does not show up in your cart, that means it's gone. Okay? So I don't want to scare anybody, but if it doesn't show up in your cart, that means that it is, excuse me, that means that it is sold out. Sorry, I just all of a sudden got the hiccups. It is sold out. I am going to emboss the face with glow in the dark that I stole from the store today. Shh, don't tell anybody. I took some new Halloween decorations to the store for the bathrooms. All right. And I was also a thief at the same time. Okay, so now let's take y'all, you know it's a free gift, a good free gift when the staff sends you a text message as soon as the email goes out and says, "Oh, I need that. Oh, I'm going to need that." And that is what both Michael and Heather Collins sent me today. They both said, "Who do you think you are with that new stencil?" I said, "Well, it can be all yours." It is a real hot commodity right now. And ours glows really, really well. All right, so now let's get to the faces. So the other cool thing, so I'll show you this. So the other cool thing is that you can also flip the stencil like this. I'm going to do these faces first, and then we're going to flip this and do these faces on the other side because, again, it's just going to be a reverse. Isn't that cool? I think it's really cool. I have not lived a crazy life. Oh my goodness, Ekis. That is crazy. Okay. So we were going to do the same dauber situation. Let me see. I had all sorts of daubers here ready to go. And then I started hacking up my life. And now here we are. Well, here's the washi tape I was looking for. Actually, you know what? We'll probably just now. Hold on. Let me pop this down real quick because now it's lined up. I mean, we could just use this green dauber. I think that's what we'll do. Let me just try to clear it off a little bit here. The thing is, I don't like to waste the daubers because I don't really use this a whole lot. I rarely use this. Let's try to get some of this off of here. Took off his mask to do it. Oh my goodness, that's if that doesn't get much more lifetime than that. Took off his mask. How creepy. Okay. So let me grab some Raven ink. This one's very, very juicy. Very, very juicy because it's a new one. All right, so we're going to start out with this. Let's go ahead and first we're going to do our faces in black. And then we're going to put the then we will put the glow in the dark over top. So don't worry, you'll see what I mean in a second. Because we want it to still have some dimension even when it's not dark. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, do I love this stencil. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this will be available, I think, until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning or until they're gone. I extended it so it was just a little bit longer than normal because of our friends that aren't on this side of the country. Okay. So now what we're going to do, oh my Lanta. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's real good. Real good. Okay. So let's go ahead and clean this off. I love this so much. Did I flip it upside down by accident? Nope. And if you leave the ink in some of these areas, it'll highlight the score marks. At least that's what we call it when we make them. They're called score marks. All right. And then these two pumpkins in the middle are just going to be really close to each other, the faces, but that's okay. Well, actually, they're not going to be that close. Let's see, because we're going to use these top ones, so they're a little different. Oh, no, it's going to be the perfect distance apart. Okay. All right. Hold on, everyone. Stop. Robin, all I could say is stay tuned. Stay tuned, my love. Stay tuned. That is all I will say on that subject. All right. Now, of course, you can create your own ending. You could do whatever you would like here. You can add foil. You can, I want you to create your own ending, as always. You can do a whole row of these. You can do multiples of these. The sky is the limit. Thank you, Crazy Cat Lady. It has become very quickly one of my favorites. All right, so we're going to move this over to the side. Pop this guy off of here so we can see them all. Yes, Ekis, they started shipping. Now, everyone, if you haven't gotten your shipping notification yet, don't fret. It's coming. We have a little over, I want to say, 5,000 items to send out with this shipment. So please be patient with us. It's all the Inspiration Box stuff coming so late has really messed things up, but that's okay because we're going to bounce right back. We are going to bounce right back at brushes. Gets me every time. I love. All right. Back? Okay, good. We're back. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grab our heat gun, and this is very, very important, y'all. If you've done this kind of ink blending, it's very, very important, okay? Everyone, this is very important. You're going to want to make sure that you heat set everything before you go to this next step. Not yet, Ekis. But as soon as our team gets the boxes, you'll see lots of examples. Plus, of course, I'll be showing that. We're going to be about a week behind on the next Inspiration Box just because of us trying to finalize this one. But I promise you, in October, everything will be normal. Everything will be normal. I mean, I guess I can't promise because who knows with the crazy world we live in right now. But everything is planned, is set to be normal then. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. Let me grab my dauber here. So that's all heat set. I know, right? You guys haven't even seen this full month box. It's kind of fun, I think, because you're getting you're going to get 2 boxes, you know, within a couple weeks of each other. Okay, this pad's still good. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to emboss, and we're going to do one side at a time. Okay. Maybe October of next year for the rest of the world, but we know that you're doing your best. I know, Jen. We're trying. Michelle, all I did was I used a little bit of the Gur. So I used the Gur on both sides. I just used a little heavier on this side. I used the Gur. The theme of the next one is autumn or bundles of joy, I believe, or bundles of autumn. It's all about autumn bundles. And I could tell you it's a really cute one. It has a really cool wheelbarrow, and it has, like, you could put pumpkins in the wheelbarrow, you could put leaves in the wheelbarrow, you could put, what else? Apples, and it has this really cute little squirrel. I don't know. You'll see it. I'm sure you'll see it. You'll see it soon. It's really good, though. I can tell you I'm really excited about it. I can't tell you the full contents of it, but it is, I can tell you it is very, very fun. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure this guy is down really well. Oh, acorns, that's it, acorns. I get so mixed up because I now have artwork. If you can believe it, I have artwork on my desk, I think, for like 6 boxes. Is it 6 boxes? I think it's 6. I think I have artwork on my desk for like 6 boxes. So it's been a little confusing. It's been a little confusing on my part to kind of, and I can only imagine with Michael. I don't see the whole entire thing until it's done. I just see pieces of it that I approve. Michael actually has to, like, juggle them all while it's happening. So I actually have it easy in comparison. I just have to approve things. But it is really exciting when I see it all come together. So most of you know this, but when I see the full box, I see it just like you see it. I see it for the first time just like you see it. The full box, that is. I've seen all the bits and pieces, but the full box, I see it when you see it. He does do a phenomenal job. My hat is tipped to Michael. It is, and Michael, oh no. Hold on. I shouldn't have used washi tape. My hat is tipped to Michael because I have, as you can all imagine, crazy. That's okay. We could probably fix that. Crazy expectations. We can fix that. Luckily, it's a stencil. It's not a stamp. A little sample of my next project tonight. Oh my goodness. He said it's going out with a bang. Bang, bang. And I'll show you how to fix that, actually. I'm kind of glad that happened. All right. So let's go ahead and grab our glow in the dark. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. It looks like that area wasn't completely dry, so we might get a little extra glowing on the pumpkins, but that's okay. A little extra glowing never hurt anyone, right? I mean, it never hurt me, that's for sure. All right. Actually, you might be able to brush that off. I'll let you know in a second. All right. So while that's happening, we'll grab our littler brush to fix this. Or I guess I should say our small brush. Oh, you could give him a crack down the face. I guess we could. So you mean like, actually, we could do that. Hold on. So like this. Like that. Good idea. Great idea. Now he's spooky. He's got a crack down. Yeah, I was going to use the baby blender brush, but now since you gave me that great idea. All right, so this is dry enough now. So let's go ahead and hit this with. Oh yeah, I can brush that away. Good, perfect. It was just a little powder residue. No big deal. Okay. And it's because I don't think that black was completely dry. So was my fault, but that's all right. I probably should have. I'm just so excited to do it that's what happens. I just get so excited to show you. Because as most of you know, live is much different than when you see someone do a pre-recorded video. I mean, I know that's going to be shocking to everyone. Surprise! Live is much different because there's no drying time with live. There is absolutely zero drying time when you're live. So I know that sounds crazy, but there isn't. All right, so I'm just going to tape it up here this time, gently, Christopher, gentle. All right, and we'll tape it right here as well. Oh, we got a new display in at Brutus & Row on Friday, and we're going to be setting it up this week. I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait for you to see it. But I'm still going to do the eyes because I think that the eyes would be spooky and kind of flow through anyway. So I'm still going to do the full eyes on him. And if we get a little glow in the dark in other places, who cares? Who cares? You know what I mean? It's really not a big deal. I mean, is someone holding up placards saying 1 through 10? This isn't the Olympics. I promise you, if someone turns off the lights and these faces glow, they're not going to give a crap how if something's ripped. They're going to be like, how in the Sam? What in the Hallmark is going on here? That's what they're going to say. I'll tell you right now. They're going to say, what in the Hallmark is going on here? I mean, because that's what I would say. All right. So let's go ahead and hit this guy with a little bit of, and again, it might get some other place. It's not going to hurt anything. Yes, it's very important to have fun. That's the number one thing. Tap, 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 tap. All right. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Get rid of that. Well, thank you, Maria. I can't wait for you to all see the new setup of the new Brutus & Row live at my new house, because you're going to see a lot more of the desk, and there's a new camera, and it's going to be able to zoom, and you'll see. All right. So I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and I'm going to double emboss this one spot here. I think because it is, and I don't know if this is the exact reasoning, but I think because it had double ink on it, it's just not in love. Hold on. There we go. All right. It's not loving. And this is a cool thing you can do, is you can absolutely double emboss. It won't hurt anything. You just want to make sure you're embossing in the same place. But But we're just gonna double emboss there because I'm not feeling super confident with that. I have a whole new Donna. Oh ye of little faith. Yes, I will have a whole new setup with like this big like I don't know. This it's like this big pegboard thing in front of me. And you have to remember when I moved into this house, having a live studio was never an intent. When we looked for our new house, having a live studio was ever so the intent. I was never going to go live from home. I was always just going to go live from the store. So having the studio here was never a thing. Oh, have y'all watched, if you like Christmas movies, I just watched this the other day in my office because I was finishing up some Christmas stuff, Christmas design stuff. Have you all seen Noel on Disney Plus? Have you all seen that? It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. You have to. If you love Christmas movies and if you have Disney Plus, you gotta watch it. Oh my goodness. It came out last year. Let me tell you. And I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but she has a reindeer. Noelle has a reindeer, and the reindeer is albino. And the reindeer's name, no, it has what is her name? Her reindeer's name is Snow. I can't even say it without giggling because it's so cute. Her reindeer's name is Snowcone. And oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. Do you have Verizon, Michelle? If you have Verizon, you get it free. I think for a year or something. All right, so I'm just charging up these pumpkins real quick. Then I'm going to hit the lights. I don't know how dark it's going to get because I do have all my screens up. So let's see how dark will it get. Oh, it's not getting dark enough because of this screen. Oh my goodness, but it's glowing so well. Hold on, let me see if I use my... Oh, you have Comcast. Okay, let's see if I can turn off the screen if that's going to help anything. I have too many screens open. All right, so let me charge up these pumpkins here. See if you'll be able to see them. Oh, no, it's still too bright. Well, if I turn this off, I'm not going to be able to see you. But it's working. It's working. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Let's see if I can't turn off this one. I'm not going to be able to see you for a second, so hold on. Okay. I'm not going to be able to find that button, but hopefully you can all see. You'll have to let me know if you can see. All right, I'm charging them up. Ready, set, go. Can you see them? I'm hoping you can see them. Oh my goodness, I love them so much. I'm hoping you can see them. All right, let me turn the TV back on because I can't see anything now. I'm hoping you can see them. Shed some light on this subject. I'm hoping you can see them. Hold on. Gotta grab my keyboard back. I need the ability to make all of those things go dark. Could you see them? Could you see it? Could you see it? Okay, good. I couldn't see you. I couldn't see you. So I'm glad you could see it. Shannon, you have to watch it tonight. And then please report back to me once you watch it. Please shoot me a message when you watch it. Because it's, yeah, I would try to double emboss it. Um, because Dion, that's okay, my love. Listen, it's okay if you get yourself into like 75. If you get yourself into 75 different crafting projects, welcome to my life, my friend. The other day, what was I doing? So, see, my problem is since I work in crafting, since my job is crafting and my job is paper crafts, I get myself into all sorts of other things. So, like the other day, let me tell you a quick story because I'm a lunatic. So the other day, we're like clearing out all of the different pantry and we're clearing out all sorts of stuff. And I'm perusing, and I decided that I wanted to make these peanut butter cookies because peanut butter, I'm obsessed with peanut butter. I love peanut butter, everything. If it has peanut butter in it, I'm on board. So I was making these peanut butter cookies. And as I was like, I just put them in the oven. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm going through the closet and I find a pizza maker. I mean, who the hell do I think I am? I'm going to start. I'm in the midst of making a peanut butter cookie, and it's like a peanut butter cookie with like this chocolate dip thing. And I'm like, you know what? Why not a pizza? I mean, I've completely lost my mind. So I get it 100%. 100%. I get it that you can get yourself involved in like 7,000 different things. But yeah, it was very much a squirrel moment, Jen. So luckily I did not burn. I did not burn the peanut butter cookies, and the pizzelles were delightful. I actually then I saw a recipe for lady locks, and I was like, Christopher, you need to get your life together because it was. And I found like the little wooden dowels that you use to make them. I said, Christopher Allen, you need to get. What are you up to? What is it? What are you going to start sending out Christmas cookie tins? Like it's August. Take it down a notch. So yes, I did make them. They were delectable. My grandma, when I was little, used to make thousands of them. I mean, literally thousands. She must have had 10 pizzelle makers, at least 10 pizzelle makers. And I don't realize that not everybody knows what a pizzelle is. So a pizzelle is an Italian cookie that generally has anise in it, I believe is the anise is what goes into it to give it kind of that flavor. I did something a little bit different, and my mama always did it with it's like with a butter flavoring that you could put in it. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Chocolate ones that I roll and fill for the holidays. I make mini pizzas. Oh my goodness, he said he makes a mini pizza. Yeah, I'm not getting into all that. I lose interest. Like I was like, all right, I made the pizzelles, now I'm done. I'm done. I made the batch, and now I'm on my way. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and again, it's I try to do all sorts of crazy things. I think it would be fun. I can't wait. So let's make a pact, y'all. Let's make a pact that we'll do like really cool things. Like oh, Maria, you better do not threaten me with a good time. We're going to need those at Christmas time. Um, let's do like things that we always said we were going to do before we could not see each other. When we can see each other, like let's do a Christmas cookie exchange. Let's do a Hanukkah cookie exchange. I mean, I don't even know if Hanukkah cookies are a thing, but if they're not, they certainly should be. Um, let's do all of that great stuff because I can't wait to be able to do that again. There you go, Maria. Yeah, I want to have a cookie exchange. I think it would be so cool for us to decorate it would just be so cool for us to like decorate recipe boxes and exchange the recipes, and maybe we could do a recipe box kit. I have so many things that I don't know. Let's just start making commitments to when things are normal again, because I can't wait. I'm not good without people. I'm not. It drives me nuts. Um oh, we certainly listen, we could do it's a Tuesday cookie exchange, absolutely. 100%. Listen, it could be a day that ends in Y cookie exchange. To tell you the truth, is it? Is it? Let's just is it noon? Let's do that. Is it noon cookie exchange? So yeah. So I think that'd be great. So that's everything that I have for you tonight. I was gonna finish out this card, but I just realized that I didn't bring home the trick or treat stamp set that I wanted to use. So yes, cookies are cool for Hanukkah. Well, there we go, Karen. I'm so glad that they have them. Good. You'll be excited to know that I just saw a stamp set come across my desk that Michael and I were working on. We just put some finishing touches on it. I don't know what month it's for, but you'll be happy to know that it has a Christmas tree and a menorah in it. So you can make cards for whomever you want to have a cozy holiday. So I'm excited about that. So yeah. So that's everything that I have for you. Really do, Shannon. Come on. I mean, I know in Arizona you don't experience, the cold and stuff, but it's fun here. Love you too, Dion. So I'm gonna head off for the night. Also, y'all, we are going to be restocking the bread at some point soon. I just saw 2 emails come over about that today. So just as a heads up, there are the breads that we have right now. I don't know how many are even left on the website. There's probably a few that are out of stock. But just as a heads up, we are going to be ordering more, and we are going to begin, I'd say probably late September is what we did last year, which I think is probably what we'll end up doing this year as well. We are going to start getting my favorite non-crafty things in again. So if y'all loved the pickled watermelon last year, and you loved the pickled all sorts of delicious pickled things we had last year, we're going to be bringing this back. And yeah, we are going to be butt bread. Wait, what's about butt bread? Oh, now I see. I thought you meant the beer bread, Karen. So I went way out of left field. But yeah, so the pickled, we had like all sorts of, oh my goodness, I can't wait till you see the selection that we're going to have this year of different things. We're going to have like these really cool kids' toys and stocking stuffers. And I mean, the show must go on. It's just going to look a little different. Same thing with Halloween. The show must go on, but it's going to look a little different, but we can't, we still have to, we have to have some sense of normalcy. You'll see. Maria, you weren't with us quite yet for all of that stuff. You hadn't, I don't think, discovered Brutus or no when we started bringing in all of that cool stuff. So you're going to see all of that very, very soon. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Looks like we have about 3 of these free gifts left. If you are one of the fortunate ones to get it into your cart before they're gone, I think it's going to be really fun and exciting. I can't, oh my goodness, Maria, wait until you see the different types of pickles we have. And we have, it's like there's pickled peaches, but they're sweet. Wait until you see the stuff that we're going to bring in. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. So good night, all of my friends. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own beautiful Halloween card or jack-o'-lantern card, doesn't have to necessarily be Halloween, or your own ending. I appreciate you all so very much, and I will see you all at some point next week. I can't guarantee the day, but at some point next week. Love you to pieces, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night.